Welcome back to another episode of NIKKE. So, previously we showcased Cinderella with the bunny girls, and with and without Summer Anis, but essentially we want to just pair her up with the bunny girls, and we saw the damage capability. That being 54 million and 55 million. Those are the two runs that we did. This time around, we have the schoolgirls, both of which I've had obviously multiple dupes inputted into them, obviously, but you know, the real star of the show being Cinderella, I only have one dupe. So we're going to be looking at how Cinderella compares to the bunny girls, but with the schoolgirls. So we're going to jump on into this. We are going to continue with our normal cycle running, that being up to 20 seconds left on the whole stage. That is the goal, and that's the whole idea, because we want to just see how much damage she's able to output over a certain amount of time. We don't want to hinder it being a lot less. We want to actually see the total damage that she is capable of doing. So obviously we did not activate Tia. That is completely fine. That is not the point of this. And then we will do Cinderella here. Now I might have actually misplayed that a little bit. We'll just let it cycle through, given the fact that we didn't activate Tia right away, and so we actually did miss out on some damage, but it should still be fine. Honestly, we can see here that Cinderella has a ton of stacks, and these stacks are just going to continue ramping back up, which is something you want to see. So we'll do Tia here, then we'll do Litter, do that whole typical thing, Noir, and then we'll just do Anis here. You know, I know we don't have Cinderella going, but you know, it is what it is, and it's not honestly that big of a deal. Anis might be taken away from some of the damage, but as you can see, that Cinderella still has a bunch of stacks still. So we got about 5 more seconds. Decent damage here overall. Let's go ahead and pause it there. So you can see here that Cinderella has less damage. Now, honestly, that is me, honestly, because not activating Tia right away. So we'll go ahead and rerun it to see exactly, you know, how much we can get her to with the proper playstyle. So 48 million is the benchmark that we're looking at. Obviously, can we do more? Yeah, I do think, you know, we're going to be doing a lot more. So, but we got to get, you know, all of our buffs accumulated and stacked, because that's where Cinderella really shines. So we'll do Tia, Litter, Naga. Now we'll do Cinderella to see where all this damage is going to be accumulating from. So right away, honestly, I did notice a lot more damage, and we are noticing here that Cinderella is able to maintain her stacks of obviously the HP, but obviously, you know, the cover and all of that stuff that the schoolgirls really provide, which is nice. So we'll do Tia again, Litter, we'll do Naga. This time we'll do Anis, you know, get all of that going. Obviously, Anis with her burst isn't necessarily helping out Cinderella a ton, but, you know, everyone else on the team is providing a lot. So like I said, 48 million was the benchmark that we initially saw. Now, we got a couple more seconds, and I'm interested to see what Cinderella is going to be sitting at now with the proper play style. Boom. 53 million. Obviously, that is way better. The fact that we did Tia right off the bat this time around really shows that it is a massive difference, because Cinderella needs additional buffs, and Tia, I believe, provides quite a bit with the burst, you know, granting a shield for the allies, and that should actually count as a buff right here. We got that, the little emblem there, maybe just for her. Yeah, it's just for her. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. But 48 to 53 million, I'd say, is pretty decent. Not on the same lines as the bunny girls, but, you know, there's still plenty more teams to be checking out. And keep your eye out for my Cinderella and Red Hood comparison, and who I think is the better anniversary unit. I'm going to let that just linger. I think that's probably going to be a Friday upload, just so I have more time to really check out the two characters. to really get that feel and comparison between them. Obviously, I'm going to be testing out characters non-stop over and over and over and over again, and then we'll be taking Cinderella into some of the boss fights to really see how she's able to stack up to those characters with appropriate buffs that characters are providing with, you know, additional damage to parts. So that's gonna be all for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all within the next video.